It's the vlogging Colonel. This is the Colonel's vlog. Welcome, everyone. I'm on a journey into dark Appalachia. Working on it anyway. Getting out here. 2 days. Going to be traveling around the hills, country, out towards West Virginia, through West Virginia. I'm going to War, West Virginia, and back to Middletown through one route there, one route back, stopping different places along the way. On the way to Irvine, almost there, close to Irvine right now. But ran past this, thought it was cool. First stop on the journey. Looks like it says Gimbel's store. Could be wrong, I can't really see what it says. But old store. Back in the day, you would have these, get you some feed, some canned goods, some pop, whatever. Obviously out of service for a while. It's super cool nonetheless. It's private property, so I'm not going to go in there, but I don't know if you can see in there. See anything terrifying? Something strange? Maybe? Don't know. To the next place now. See you in Irvine. Going to an old iron stack. That'll be at I don't know. It's at a park somewhere. There's 2 of them. I'm going to try to see both of them. Definitely going to see one. But here we go. Back on the road. Join me. Let's go. It's an old family plot here, I guess. Private. The Barnett Cemetery. I don't know. Just saw it off the road. It was interesting. I think I'm on private property. But it looks like it would be a public place, but you never know out here. The little town of Irvine. Cool little town though. Got an old theater here. And a very old bridge. Good Lord Christ Almighty. Almost killed somebody. Almost killed myself. It's a bit of a sharp turn onto the bridge. Didn't expect.
In 0.1 miles. Turn
Did not
left.
expect it at all. Anyway, almost there. Cool old abandoned house here. Off the beaten path. Probably have to watch out for snakes in here. Got the Hank Blue ceiling though. Keep out the bad spirits. Hello. Anybody in here? Yeah, somebody was. They are not now. I don't know if that's insulin or something else. Try to go up the stairs. There are parts of the floors that seem more or less stable. This one does not. Did I dare? I mean, this does not look too great. Feels solid. Doesn't look solid. Feels solid. It's a bunch of junk. Grandma's the law. Town marshal not much on pistols, but pretty handy with blackjack. July 6, 1969. Guardsmen comb Lake Erie for 200 missing boaters. Vietnam War. Just something else. Lexington, Kentucky. Irvine Times Herald. Also 1969. Love finding old newspapers like that. Old bedroom. Now, let's find our way out of here. Get on to where we're going. Cool old church pews right here. A little bit of a creep factor. It's interesting. Whatever that wallpaper is, it has stuff written on it. Something about a Masonic home, something. Not sure. Super cool though. Yeah, I'm certainly hoping to find some old places like this. There's one. Hoping to. I don't know if you can hear me. Hopefully. If you didn't, I said I was hoping to run across some places like this. Alright, let's get back on the road.
In 0.1 miles, turn right. Turn.
Not sure what the name of this town is. This is not Irvine, I don't believe. It's right around the corner from it. Maybe it is Irvine. I do not know. The city of Ravenna. This is Ravenna. Cool little town though. Definitely getting out into Appalachia now. Definitely hilly country through here. Getting close to the Fitchberg. This is, I guess, the Fitchberg Road, or coming up on the Fitchberg Furnaces. Somewhere down this pavey, windy mountain pass. You're in Estill County somewhere, close to the old ironworks areas. Saw this off the beaten path here. Historical marker. The Blackstone and Chandler Furnaces, a single stone structure, 60 feet high, 40 by 60 foot, twin stacks, 50 feet high, across the inside, 3 miles north, built in 1869 by Sam Worthy, designed by Fred Fitch, with steam-powered air blast burning charcoal. Operated till 1874, producing 16,000 tons of iron. Fitchberg, chartered in 1871, no longer exists. Well, there is no Fitchberg. A major producer since 1791. Kentucky ranked third in the U.S. in the 1830s. Charcoal, timber, native ore, limestone, all supplied material for numerous furnaces, making pig iron, utensils, munitions in the Hanging Rock, Red River, Between Rivers, Rolling Fork, Green River regions. In the old charcoal era ended by depletion of the ore and timber, and with the growth of the railroads. How about that? So Fitchberg no longer exists here. It's gone. But we're going to see a little remnant of it today out here. Old hillside graveyard up here. Watch out for rattlesnakes. I'm wearing inappropriate footwear. Good place for a snake to hide, that's for sure. But this area of Kentucky is known for old hillside graveyards like this. Go away, snakes. Want nothing to do with you. I'm not gonna get too close because that's 1879, 1924. So, yeah. Thought it would be cool to look at that though. Not every day you see old graveside cemetery like this. Out here, they're everywhere. This one was easily accessible. They're not always so easy. And there's more over here. So, yeah, and there's some sweet, lovely dogs. It says, beware of Appalachia, trained to kill all trespassers. So, I think on that note, I'll keep on going down the road. Definitely taking me off the beaten path. This is McScratchum Road right here. Welcome to McScratchum Road. Good gracious. This is a public road still here. Cemetery. This is kind of cool here. Interesting. You gotta stop and take a look. This is a Crown bus. I've never even heard of a Crown bus. And I have been reasonably well versed in buses. That's a new one on me. Been in lots of old buses in my days. They do have the bowed single. No, those aren't single. Those are jointed bows. Huh. It's like somebody did a RV conversion maybe, or attempted to. A few old vehicles here though. Just a little bit of a graveyard here. Off of Mount Scratchum Road. Hello, bear. That's a cool old bus in the 50s. Super cool. Definitely gonna be a wasp infestation. Don't want to get in there. This is cool. Estill County. Well, that's where we're at right now. The old fire department, old fire engine. Engine number 7. I mean, it is creaking just to be sitting here. It's a real creaker. Wouldn't take much to get her running again. A few new gauges, a couple of knobs, maybe a new tire. She'll run. Huh. You know, there's a structure up there. Wonder what the deal is with that. It's like another abandoned structure. There are a lot of them up this way. Just completely abandoned. Now somebody's cleared all this. I don't know if it's timber or maybe they plan on doing something here. Nothing in here. Don't see any stairs to get to the top levels. A bunch of floors. No way to reach them. What do you know? It's interesting. This is abandoned but cleared. Don't know.
In half a mile.
It's pretty back here. Very isolated. I am on Waze following the map right now down a public road to my destination. This is where they took me. Little sheep. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The Fitchberg furnace. An original standing furnace. We have the Daniel Boone National Forest, which is a massive forest. Welcome to what was once the Fitchberg Furnace Community, bustling settlement that made its living from iron and wood in these mountains. This furnace, reputedly the largest of its type in the world, was designed by Fred Fitch and completed in 1869. It was known as the Red River Furnace. The cost of it was, without machinery and steam engines, was over $100,000. While the machinery and fittings brought the total cost to $160,000. It flourished only briefly, then began a swift decline because of the railroads. Little by little, the fires flickered out. The U.S. Forest Service received it as a donation back in the 60s. It's like an old boiler. Some sort of boiler. Yeah. Here we are. We've made it to the furnace. Right there. Let's go check it out. It's big. Just lost my microphone. It's beautiful stonework. Sign up there says Red River Furnace. Frank Fitch design. 1869. Samworth built. This is inside one of the stacks. Would not want to have been in here back in the day. Would have been most unpleasant. Great sound though. You can hear the guitar. It's the Colonel's vlog. Vlog. What's this? Trust no man and fear no blankety blank. B word. I saw these on another YouTube channel and wondered where it was. Kind of didn't expect this to be where I wound up today. Thought maybe it was a different furnace, but it's the same one I saw, which is cool. It's low hanging. Very low hanging. Stack number 2. Get you some circle action going on. Circle, circle. Ooh. Yeah. There was another furnace. It's steep. I'm wearing Crocs. There was another furnace I'd hoped to see today. I spent an hour or more just driving all over these backwoods trying to get here, and really need to get on the road to the next location. Lest I not get where I gotta go, all the places I gotta go. So I will do that. Head on down the road. This is it. Fitchberg furnace. Massive furnaces. Not like the ones you see in Bethlehem at all. The casting house was a wooden shed which covered the sand molds where the iron was run. You can read that. Pause it and read it if you want. Molten metal shot out of the opening, filling the main feeder trench. Sounds very dangerous. I wonder if OSHA had anything to do with this. You would think OSHA would have a problem with that. Well, so we're off outside of Irvine, the Fitchberg. Previously, this was a town. It's no longer a town. Here's still a community. You see some houses around here, but no longer a town in the conventional sense. Unincorporated, if you will. And I'm going to get on down the road. Tonight I need to be in Pikesville. That's where I'm staying tonight. I've got, I think, one more stop. And things aren't necessarily far apart in this part of the country. But you're going through hills, mountains, hollers. So a 30-mile trip could take an hour and a half. So think about that if you're ever planning to be out this way. But here we go to the next stop. Day one of this dark Appalachia backroads excursion. See you soon. And just look at this country. We are pretty much on a mountain top. Doesn't look like it from here. Just beautiful. Beautiful. Just look at this country. We are actually up on a mountain top. You wouldn't know by looking at this. On the other side of the road, you can look out over a deep valley. Beautiful country. Another interesting abandoned place. Presumably abandoned. It can be hard to tell. I've come upon a few places already where you would think surely it is completely abandoned. And then you'll see somebody like peer it out of the window. People live in very abandoned looking places in this area. Creep factor much? Old barn. Love old places like this though. Somebody's previous homestead at one point in time. Trying to get to Paintsville, which isn't that far, about 60 miles. But it is all going down some very twisty, curvy, upwards, downwards, windy mountain roads. Passes, hollers, switchbacks, cut forwards, side to sides, and all arounds. But saw that place. Looked abandoned enough to risk walking in. Alright. How about it? Never know what you're gonna find. It's cool. Just ran across this place, trying to get to Paintsville. The Mushroom Grove Shopping Village. Toad's Bar and Grill. Haven't ever seen anything quite like this. It's like little tiny cabins. Got a gold mining or jewel mining little thing here where you can try to find some treasures. Where I'm from in Georgia, North Georgia, Southern Tennessee. There's a lot of this stuff. Maggie Valley. They'll have these kinds of cool places. Guess this is kind of new though. Hello. It's just like little shopping spots. It's really cool. If you're ever up this way, stop by the Mushroom Village. Never know what you're gonna find. Well, I'm in the town of Paintsville, Kentucky. Not terribly far by, as the crow flies from where I was earlier. But it's a long drive through those mountain passes. About 60 miles away. Johnson County, Kentucky. And it's located along Paint Creek. I came here to see if I could find an abandoned oil town, a ghost town. There's a lot of oil in these particular hills here in Paintsville. I believe they tapped that oil out and the town's dried up. And as with all things in this area, the railroads played some part in these towns drying up. But a few notable people from here. This is where Crystal Gayle is from. Country singer Crystal Gayle. Also, musician Tyler Childers is from here. Or at least this is where he went to high school. I believe they were from somewhere else in Johnson County. And he went to high school here. My wife likes Tyler Childers. Kind of a big Kentucky guy. People around here like him. This is where he's from. A bunch of other people. There's a Miss America from here. Major League pitcher Willie Blair. There's a lot of history here. War on the Big Sandy on a mission to dislodge the CSA, Confederate States of America, from the area. Colonel James A. Garfield's troops reached Paintsville on January 6, 1862. And under threat of USA flank movement on the left and rear, General Humphrey Marshall abandoned the strong breastworks here at Hager Hill, moving to Middle Creek. He was overtaken on January 10th by a large USA force. And after the engagement, Marshall retreated to Virginia. Cool old downtown here. And it is not dead. There's stuff still happening. A lot of these are boarded up, but they look like they've been, painted. Taking pride in the main street here. It's not dilapidated. This will be at some point
Some developers are going to revitalize this, I guarantee you. It is in pretty good shape. But yeah, I'm going to... There's a school over here, a cool building I want to look at. Then I'm going to go try to find that abandoned oil ghost town that they say is near here. I know this looks stupid, but it works. If I wore a hat, I could wear it on that. But if I wear it on my lapel, because of my HCM and how much I breathe heavy, it's kind of be annoying listening to me breathe. So, hey, I think it's cool. Like I have an implant, like an android. But anyway, I'm gonna get over to where I'm trying to go. Some cool architecture, some sort of a Catholic school / church. But yeah, Paintsville. It's a beautiful, quiet little Appalachian town, well maintained, still manicured. See y'all in a sec. This is 3rd and Court Street from Paintsville. This looks almost like an old train depot, but I don't think it is. But this is Our Lady of the Mountain School. I just thought it was beautiful. See if I can zoom in on it. As far as I can zoom, that's a beautiful building. So yeah. Well, let's go find us a ghost town. Or not. For all you Tyler Childers fans, I assume there's only one Childers family here. One Childers family in Paintsville. Who knows? But hey, there's a sinkhole. Jump in, won't you? Down in a little holler here outside of Paintsville, looking for a ghost town. Not seeing one. I've only heard rumors that there was one here, and the odds of finding it are slim. But hey, it's worth a shot. But you get to find cool little hollers like this off the beaten path. So, even not finding what you're looking for is finding something. Well, in lieu of finding an abandoned oil mining town, oil mining, oil digging. Now, my understanding was that there's somewhere on one of these mountains an abandoned, I wouldn't say it's a town, but a company town for oil, with a lot of infrastructure, old, rotten, rusting infrastructure. And that's what I've been looking for and did not find. But I did find this. The Butcher Cemetery. Family plot, probably. But if you don't find what you're looking for, maybe you find something else. Let's see what's up here. I'm guessing at one point there was a butcher homestead here. Yeah, it's all butchers. It's beautiful. Another hillside gravesite. These are all butchers. 2009, 1970. So, yeah. Beautiful country though, look at this. I was down in that holler earlier. This is some kind of country here. It really is. So, whew. I'm gonna probably head on out of here. I've heard that it's possible I could find what I'm looking for if I go down Highway 23, which is on the other side of Paintsville, and then just look for mountain access roads. For one, I'm in the Buick, the Wraith as we call it, and yeah, it's got all-wheel drive, but it's not really made for off-mountain roads. In fact, coming up there, you scrape the bottom, the whatever it is, the pan, the bed, I don't know what you call it, but yeah, I gotta be kind of cautious on what sorts of roads. I would bring my truck. Gotta get a little bit of work done. Got a little leak around the valve gasket, I don't know nothing of it, but yeah, I gotta it's like a car with no wheels over there. You never know, you just turn a corner and you feel like you're in the middle of, and then bam, a car with no wheels, probably a dead body in there. I'm gonna stay away, get the hell out of here. There's somewhat of a creep factor in some of these places, but not bad, not any worse or even as bad in some ways as where I'm from, the deep south. So whatever, but I think I'm probably going to go ahead and head to Pikesville, which I don't have anything planned for this vlog. It's going to kind of my stopover before I head to War, West Virginia. Heading to War in the morning, and that'll be the furthest I go from Middletown on this trip, and then I'm coming back. Plan to hit Harlan, Hazard, and staying tomorrow night in a place called Viper, Kentucky, not far from Harlan. So still got some more places to see, some really historic, cool, old Appalachian, dark Appalachian spots, but not sure I'm gonna find what I came here for. But that's okay, because today has been a wonderful day. Seen all sorts of stuff. And the main thing today was the furnace. Got there. And I might go down 23 and just see if I see an easy access up another road. But yeah. Back with you. Could it be? Big the Foot? I don't know if these are oil related or not, but this is not an abandoned town up here. Just another road in and out of a holler. I don't know what these tanks are for. I saw them up here and thought, well, that might be what I'm looking for, but I don't think so. I'm abandoning my search for the abandoned oil town, whatever the heck it's supposed to be. But if you know anybody that is from here, if you know anybody that's from Paintsville area and is aware of some abandoned infrastructure around here,
lived here, grew up here, know somebody that grew up here, lives here, let me know. Let them know. I'd be interested in seeing it. We're going to head on down to Pikesville now, to the end of my day's journey. I get some rest, some sleep, smoke a pipe tobacco, and off to war in the morning. See you when we get there. Well, I've made it to Pikeville. Saw this coming in. The Pauley Bridge, built in 1936. It was renovated. Not sure I should walk out on it, but hey, why not? Finally made it to Pikesville. Been a long day. I've driven quite a while to find myself here in a hotel here. Spend the night, smoke a pipe, maybe have some bourbon. Enjoy being out here. Pretty close to West Virginia now. Beautiful, beautiful country. Very blessed to be out here and to have you joining me. Been needing to get out and do some vlogging, walking, just being more active. You know what I mean? Go pipe pouring out water down there. But yeah, not too bad today. So I should get like a screenshot. Screenshot this way. This way. Yes. Yes, indeed, sir. Oh, Pauley Bridge. Not sure what this bridge was for. I guess horses and carriages, maybe, back in the day. I don't know if it was a walking bridge only. Not a clue. But yeah. Let's find that hotel. Let's find a liquor store. And I'll be right back. Sugar plums. I've made it, ladies and gentlemen, to my abode for the evening. Not bad for under $100 a night. Should do one of those hotel reviews. I looked for bed bugs, wampus-sized wharf rats, all those sorts of things. That's nice. It's a nice little place. Got some Chattanooga whiskey, straight bourbon. Oh, that's heresy.
where I'm from in Louisville. So it's nice to be out here in a place where I can get away with some Tennessee bourbon. Hey, what do you know? It's nice. All right, well, that's pretty much it for the day. Found a place to grab a bite. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Tomorrow we are off to War, West Virginia. I look forward to going there. It's it'll be more in decline, I believe, than the places we have been. But I've learned in Appalachia, it's a mixed bag. You know, you hear it's all dead and dying. It's not. There's still some great communities. War might be one of them. I've never been. But I will be tomorrow morning heading to War. And then back home over a day and a half through Harlan, Hazard, spend the night tomorrow night in Viper, and then work my way back to Middletown. Home sweet home. But for now, this vlog is off to bed.